In the quiet hush of a family gathering in Manila on January 13th, 2026, the Philippine pageant community and countless admirers said a heartbreaking goodbye to Sara Paez-Santiago, the graceful and beloved Binibini Pilipinas-Universe 1989, who passed away at the age of 57. She had been a radiant presence for decades, first as a beauty queen who proudly represented the Philippines at Miss Universe in Cancun, Mexico, then as a model, endorser, and warm friend to so many. The cause of her passing has not been publicly disclosed by her family, with only gentle words shared through close friends and social media tributes. She left peacefully, surrounded by love, leaving behind a legacy of kindness, poise, and quiet strength. There was no crash, no sudden accident, just the sudden silence of a life that had touched so many hearts. As shock and sorrow ripple through those who knew her and those who admired her from afar, let's take this time to honor Sara Jane's beautiful journey, from her early days of dreaming big in the Philippines to becoming a timeless icon of elegance and grace, celebrating the husband and children who were her greatest joy, the understated lifestyle she cherished, and the enduring light she brought to every room she entered. Sara Jane Paez was born on February 12, 1968, in the Philippines, growing up in a time when beauty pageants were beginning to capture the nation's imagination. From a young age, she carried herself with a natural poise and warmth that set her apart. In 1989, at 21 years old, she won the Binibini Pilipinas-Universe crown, earning the right to represent her country on the global stage at Miss Universe in Cancun, Mexico. She competed with quiet confidence, her Spanish fluency and genuine charm making her memorable among the delegates. Though she did not place in the finals, her presence left an impression, one of intelligence, kindness, and effortless beauty that transcended the crown. After her reign, Sara Jane transitioned into a successful career in modeling and endorsements, appearing in print ads, fashion shows, and television, always carrying herself with the same dignity that defined her as a title holder. Over the decades, Sara Jane remained active in the pageant world and beyond, often returning as a guest or mentor, offering encouragement to new generations of candidates. She appeared on shows like Family Feud Philippines in January 2024, laughing alongside her husband Nicky Santiago, her sister Gina Paz de Villa, and brother-in-law Noel de Villa, a joyful moment that captured the warmth she brought to every space. Friends and fellow queens remember her as gracious, kind-hearted, and always ready with a smile or a word of support. She never chased the spotlight aggressively after her title year. Instead, she lived with quiet dignity, letting her grace speak for itself. It's deeply moving to think of the young woman who stepped onto the Miss Universe stage in 1989, unaware that her poise and kindness would leave such a lasting imprint on so many lives. At the center of Sara Jane's world was her family, the true source of her happiness. She married Nicky Santiago, a loving partner who stood by her through every chapter of life. Together, they built a home filled with laughter, support, and shared memories. They were blessed with 2 children, who grew up witnessing their mother's elegance and strength. Sara Jane was a devoted wife and mother, cherishing family gatherings, quiet evenings at home, and the simple joys of watching her children grow. Her sister Gina and brother-in-law Noel were also close, often joining her in public appearances and private moments. The tributes from her loved ones speak volumes, words of gratitude, faith, and comfort in knowing she is now at peace. It's profoundly emotional to imagine the pain her husband, children, sister, and extended family feel. The sudden absence of a woman who gave so much love and light. Sara Jane's lifestyle was one of understated elegance and warmth. She lived comfortably in the Philippines, surrounded by family and friends, enjoying the simple pleasures of life. Time with her children, gatherings with loved ones, and the occasional public appearance where her timeless grace still turned heads. She remained active in fashion and beauty circles, but never sought the spotlight for its own sake. Her choices reflected a woman who valued authenticity, kindness, and connection over extravagance. Her net worth, built through her pageant success, modeling career, endorsements, and later endeavors, was comfortable enough for security and family support, but never the focus of her life. She lived with generosity of spirit, always ready to help others and share her light. The news of Sarah Jane's passing on January 13th, 2026, just 1 month before what would have been her 58th birthday, has left the pageant community and her admirers in deep mourning. Binibini Pilipinas, Miss Universe Philippines, and friends like Renee Salud and Marina Benipayo shared heartfelt tributes, remembering a woman who embodied beauty inside and out. Her funeral and memorial services became moments of collective remembrance, thousands honoring a life that radiated kindness and grace. As we say goodbye to Sarah Jane Paez-Santiago, at 57, a wife, mother, sister, former queen whose elegance and warmth touched so many, we're reminded to cherish every moment, to live with kindness, and to carry grace through every season. Thank you, Sarah Jane, for the light you shared, the poise you taught us, and the love you gave so freely. Rest in peace, beautiful soul. If this tribute to Sarah Jane Paez-Santiago's graceful life and sudden passing moved you or brought back memories of her timeless beauty and kindness, please like the video and subscribe for more heartfelt stories honoring the women who inspire us. Your support keeps these memories alive. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one.